Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you look for here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Here's Adley Rutschman. One out, bases empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. There's the swing and a miss.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses. It's 2-2. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Michael Bush digs in now. High chopper to third. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Strike him out! Punch him out!
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Colton Cowser now at the plate. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with a human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins checks over to first, back safely. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that ball is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And here it comes. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty.
Two to count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tucker makes the grab, and that's the inning. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Armstrong tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. 2-2 now. Curve in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This to third. Westberg whips it across. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. On to the third inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Two down, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the rookie third baseman, Gage Workman. That one ripped, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And that's
2
ball
balls,
2.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ up to hit. Popped up. Holiday brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tyler O'Neill. Next pitch is outside.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside, movement in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner at first with no outs here. And that is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one handled to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground right side, Holiday. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Caleb Thielbar.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
ground looking. Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there
2
with
strikes.
that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Missed
Nope.
inside
That's
with the
inside.
curve. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
1 ball.
Well, you got to be
2
careful
strikes.
with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you
Nope,
walk him.
that's a ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that one fouled off. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Nico Horner. The Cubbies yet to pick up a hit here. Just
No, that's
missed.
down.
That one hammered center field back there. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a drag bunt, third base side,
That ball's
and a foul
foul.
ball. 1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Good eye in that spot. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 4-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now, Adley Rutschman. Popped up. Swanson. Makes the grab. 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. A little bit high, maybe, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike.
The count's full.
Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So man aboard, Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
There is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the treason. Man, I want to be blameless, strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame.
That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The relay, he's safe, and it's now a two-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Eflin is done. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. New pitcher on here, Yennier Cano.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, two down. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. So now 1-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Strike three, got him swinging. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Inside, just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Colton Cowser digs in now. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Swanson. In there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Happ settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Westburg on third with 2 out. And that one missing low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Orioles get an RBI triple. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
To third, and that chance handled. Throws it away, and this ball's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base too.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill sizing this one up, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Man at second. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. He's out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Fly ball down the line. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And that is that. Cubs leave one. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ryan Brazier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Everybody looking when we passing those. We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
That one a little bit high. 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. First out in the top of the eighth. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Outside low, 2-1. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate.
Ryan O'Hearn.
2 down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Andrew Kittredge. Leading off, Miguel Amaya.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And there's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 8,
Ian Happ will hit next. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs, and the deficit remains 5-2. New inning getting started. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Popped up. Bush under it. And there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9,
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And it is 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short. Swanson slings to first, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cubs 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Bush aboard here at first with nobody out. Not
Two
even
balls,
close
one
there. And it's 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner digs in now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Good job to fight that one off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that misses. Ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit center field. And now 2 aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Gage Workman. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Felix Bautista gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The left-hander on now, Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Making a move at first. Cubs going to a pinch runner, John Birdie. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Right side. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.